Hello everyone, it's Pinay New Yorker. Waiting for you here. It's Tuesday in New York City in the evening. I just got home, had dinner with my son, and I'm just here waiting for whoever wants to join the conversation. Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Okay, too much reflection, I think. Okay. Hi, Susana Morihan, proud single mom. How are you? Thank you for the like. Maraming salamat po. Always grateful for people who pass by and stop by, even if, I know life gets busy. Thank you so much. Let me just see your latest, Susana. I'm going to play it. Maraming salamat po muli. Let's go find you. How are you tonight? How are you this morning, by the way? Mori Juan. Okay, playing the video, eating dinner with my daughter. Harang pa. Highly fun pause. Um, it's too late in the day, leave on pause for me to deal with this. So, thank you for stopping by, but no thanks. Okay, there you go. Let's please observe some courtesy. Nanggugulo siya. Well, the fact that somebody walks in and suddenly creates that kind of a, I'd say, disturbance, that means people are seeing the live stream, but that's not the kind of live stream that I want. Hi, MB. I don't see you. Are you live? So earlier, I tried to do a live stream from the bus, which was, I guess, it was good. I experimented because I realized mahirap kasi nga gumagalaw yung bus, diba? So I guess that's not gonna work, and I'm not ready to invest in equipment to make sure it works. So no live streaming from the bus, I guess. Hi, MB. So what's up? I'm just playing. Oh wow, ang abs. No, no, go ahead. Enjoy your evening. Thank you so much for stopping by, MB. I know MD is live, so I just thought, for consistency's sake. Tapos may pumasok, hinide ko na lang siya. Thank you so much. Let me just see who else is on. Susanna, I'm still playing you. I think you left already. But I'm playing you in gratitude for your stopping by. My son's playing pala. Thank you. My cousin stopped by and took a peek. Hi, Grace. Oh, wow. Thank you, Grace. My cousin from the Philippines. I usually don't tell my relatives I'm online, and it's rare that I do. So I'm trying to do this regularly, just to establish an audience. And nainggit ako kay MB. Although MB does a different kind of live stream. So it's the end of the day in New York. I had a rather productive day, busy at work, and then also did some me time, which is very important. And I thought a good topic for today would be, what are you grateful for? And I try not to think too much about that. You don't have to wait for big things to happen for you to be grateful. Hi, Isha. Did I say that properly? Tama ba yung pronunciation ko, Isha? Oh, thank you so much, Isha. Bingo Warriors. So I haven't come across you guys, but thank you for stopping by. Moderator ka na. Okay, somebody is Kermi. Okay, so I'm sorry, Kermi. Not going to stoop down to that level, even with a $500 donation bait. No thanks. That's not the kind of $500 that I would want to go for. So somebody's giving me a message saying if I use the N word, I will get a $500 donation. No thanks. You see my background, right? And I'm in New York, so color is the last thing that we look at here. And I am a person of color myself. Thank you so much, Kermi. Do I get my $500 now? No, that's not something. That's not something that I am particularly into. I believe everybody, and especially as somebody who lives in New York, where you see all colors of people, all races, all kinds of religion, all kinds of belief. You see MAGA, anti-MAGA, and all that. We're a very tolerant people, and Filipinos in general are not racist or have that kind of a bias. Yeah, sabi niya, bigyan niya ako ng 500. Kung babanggitin ko yon, sabi ko, no. Okay. Thank you for stopping by, Kermi. I really appreciate it. And I'm grateful for you. So the topic for today would have been, what are you grateful for? I hope you're grateful for the fact that I didn't bite that. I mean, even if you said $1,000, I don't think that's worth it. That's not the kind of people we are. MB, thank you. 500 daw, oh. Tanggapin mo yon. Kaya lang you have to say the N-word. I don't think that's something that the people the circle of people I move with are into. So anyway, It was a nice day in New York City. It wasn't so hot. So, maganda naman. Walang masyadong sakit ng ulo. Thank you, Asia, Krista. Pinay pride indeed. That's why Pinay is part of my name because I wanted to have that identity. And of course, New Yorker. I've been in New York 25 years. People ask that. Hindi po New York Cubao. I am in I am here in New York City, and I've been here for the last 25 years. And I usually am not in front of the camera. Ano daw yung N-word? MB naman. Yung itim. So, bibigyan daw niya ako. So, of course, I like that YT actually gave it a moderation. So, parang naging hidden ano siya, hidden comment. So, I was given the option to either hide or delete it. So, I said no. I passed the test according to Kermi. Thank you so much, Kermi. I really appreciate it. Even if that was the question. Oh, diba? Kakagati mo ba yun, MB? $500 daw. I said no. I'm good, although I would want the $500 now. I'm kidding. Sino ba ang tatanggi, di ba? So anyway, I tried a live stream from the bus earlier, and what I discovered is that it doesn't work on just the cell phone. I think because it was moving, so masyadong mabilis yung pagdaan. I did have a MiFi, but I didn't try the mobile Wi-Fi on the phone, so I don't know how it will work with the mobile Wi-Fi. Maybe next time I'll do that. I'm just trying to experiment what would work and what would not work. So if you saw an earlier live stream prompt, I did go live for like 5 minutes. Miss Kayak was there. I couldn't respond because I was holding the phone towards the window of the bus with another, and then I was trying to respond to the chats on the other phone. Hi, Lorraine and Niana. Welcome. Thank you so much. Appreciate na dumaan kayo. And what are you grateful for? That's what we're asking. Oo, di ba, MB? Masama nga yun. Swimming ka na, swimming. Ang abs. I'm sure may content na naman yan. You're going to show us your party. I think you've shown that house before where you would have a gathering with friends. Kakaingit naman. Because here in New York, my friends and I are far apart from each other. So for example, I'm in New York and my classmates from St. Paul are all in New Jersey. So usually, nag-o-offer ako naman ng dadayo. Hi Marie, good evening. How are you? So grateful for everybody who's here. What are you grateful for? So that's the question. So I'm grateful that I can go live today. I just had dinner with my son. Umorder na lang kami McDonald's. He likes eating chicken nuggets with rice. But sure. I'm going to try and stop by Angin Fest premiere too. So anyway, my son likes eating chicken nuggets with rice like I was saying, but ang sabi niya, mas masarap yung chicken nuggets sa Pilipinas. So he says it's really better, and he's the expert, so I would think it's true. So we are at Angin Fest. Comments. Hi, no comments. Just a regular live stream. This is like my 6th only, and I'm trying to learn. So you'll have to bear with me if there are some technical difficulties. Sometimes there are. I'm live streaming from New York. I usually do content about New York, but in the evenings when I can, to grow the audience, I try to do a live stream. How's your day going, and where are you chatting from? So MB is at a swimming party. Marie, I'm going to try to join you. Harang pa ako kay Anging Fe. And whoever else is here, welcome to the live stream. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. There you go. Hi, Mitchie. Grateful for life, indeed. Like I said, I think people always think of, when you're asked the question, what are you grateful for, you try to think about very big things. Sometimes you just want to keep it simple, like I'm grateful today was a good day, because there are days when I go home really exhausted, and so sometimes I feel emotionally burdened, or it's just not a good day, but today was a good day, and I think that gives me something to be grateful for. Walang sakit ang true. Good health is always something to be grateful for. Every morning I go to this church between Grand Central and where I get off the bus, and I have a litany of names that I mentioned, people I know who are sick, and sadly one of those who had cancer passed, so that's one less. But around three or four other people got added, and that particular prayer in the morning by name, I always tell people, if you're sick, you tell me who's sick and I'll pray for you by name. So it reminds me to be grateful for good health, right? Oh, tapos na si Anging Fe, but I think she always has a last chatter, right? For those here who do premieres, hindi ako nagdudot-dot talaga. I can't keep up. And usually when there's a last chatter, I don't participate. Hi, Kermie. Where are you chatting from? Are you in New York too? So every day, I have this group of friends who usually come in and join me for the live stream. And occasionally, oh, Ohio, we have a friend who actually live streams from there, MD168. She and her husband are from Ohio. Yeah. So like I was saying, every time there's at least one stranger who walks in, and that's always nice. I think one thing about this kind of technology is it helps us reach more people, and people from different walks of life, right? So, okay. Anging Fest premiere is still going, and people are making dot dot. Okay, I'm gonna do one last, and if I win this, okay, it's not my fault. Oh, it's still running. Anyway, hi Zilly Rain and Niana. Welcome again. Maraming salamat sa pagdaan. So, what are you grateful for? Thanks for the smiles, the hearts, uh, and if you look at my tagged products, so those are all products that I use and which are actually on my face right now. I'm a clinic baby ever since, although I use other products too. So I made a short about me putting on my face in the morning. I'm still thinking if I will publish it. Maybe I will. It's single shots of me putting stuff, and I don't know. It's still a new thing for me to be seen in front of the camera. Okay, and she's still running. Ang tagal naman ni, ang tagal nung chat ke Anging Fe, ha? It's still rolling. Like I said, I'm going to make the dot once or twice, and if I win this, wouldn't that be hilarious? Because I don't really do the successive greetings. Okay. I'm going to close that out because I'm going to see if Papa Buans is live. There's no MBTV tonight. MD168 is live. Anging Fe is live. Yeah. So we try to see who's around. They do premieres and I don't do that. In fact, I'm still trying to get the hang of this. So like again, I have to remind myself I'm supposed to read what you guys say. So thank you so much for helping me in this live streaming journey. Sometimes there are technical glitches. So if that happens, I hope you'll stick around. and yesterday was particularly challenging. But the funny thing was, there were like 3 or 4 people in the chat, and every time I cut out, when I came back, they would come back. And to me, that's a very rewarding thing, especially for someone who's just starting to live stream. Okay, let's see who else is on. I don't see anybody else. Okay, let's see. Hi, Grace. Grace is my cousin. So, bigyan lang kita ng jacket. We call that as a jacket. So I haven't been doing live streams really. So this is like my 6th only. I started last week. So it helps grow the audience. It helps sustain relationships with the community. So that's basically why I'm here. So we call this a live stream in the YouTube world. And Grace is a first cousin of mine. Her mom and my mom are sisters. And I know she has a daughter who's into theater. So she should explore this. O, diba? I usually keep rambling here for an hour or so, depending on who comes in. But the folks that I usually talk to are not online or must be out. Hi, babes. How are you? How's South Carolina tonight? Online ka? Teka, let me check. Ah, diba? You park at my live stream and I'm going to park at your live stream too. So, Babes is another Filipina who is in South Carolina. Let me see. I don't see you. Okay, Gisela is on in Hong Kong. Babes. So, Babes actually does... oh. I haven't seen your unboxing, babe. So, nood ako, ha? Ayan. Nakababad sa jacuzzi pero nakikinig lang. MB, baka malaga ka. Be careful. I hope it's not a warm jacuzzi. Yes, Mitchie, I had McDonald's with my son. Like I said, he does nuggets with rice. 20 nuggets, ha? Pero sabi niya, mas masarap yun sa Pilipinas. On the other hand, I prefer the Jollibee here. I prefer the chicken here. Mas masarap for me. Mas masarap yung chicken nila dito kesa sa Pilipinas. And they don't have the same kind of burgers that we have in the Philippines. So I don't really go for the burgers. If I want burgers, I'm a Big Mac girl. And I eat it kind of weird. I eat the Big Mac with a fork. Oh, MB, baka malaga ka. Remember, you have to be mindful of the temperature. Diba sa mga spa at saka sa mga hotel, they have a sign that you can only be in hot water for so long. Otherwise, it's not healthy for you. Hello again, babes. Yeah, I'm playing your Amazon stuff unboxing showcase. Oh, and this was, I think, 3 weeks ago. So, Babes and I usually do a tag team. She goes online during the day, and during the day, I can't really go online. So, I would watch, but I can't listen. So, I tell them background. I'm just in the background. Okay, thank you so much. Hi, Music Vlog and Nature. Si Babes din yan. Ang sipag, ha? So, that's something I used to... be able to do. I have another channel. It's called Shorts Etc., which is, I think, at 921 subscribers. So I am at 79 subscribers away, but the watch hours is a long, long journey. Oh, thank you, babes. I know. And you have film recipes too, right? Ang dami. Oh, so I was waiting for Papa Bons. So mag-online siya ng 10 o'clock, I guess. It's a little late for me. And nagkataon, I got home a little early today. So I said, let me try this early so that I can sign off early. I try to do 1 to 2 hours. Maraming salamat, babes. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm trying to do the same to be consistent because I think consistency is really key in growing your channel and your audience. So, ang problema lang, everybody seems to be live at this hour. If you look at your if you look at your page, you'll see who's live, and there's a ton of people who are live. Especially because Manila is awake, so the Filipino vloggers are all online. Welcome back, Zilly Rain and Niana. Thank you for stopping by again. Those who have premieres or have videos they want us to watch, please go ahead and drop the link. Hi, Marie, and I'm going to pin you. So, meanwhile, we have Zilly Rain, Mitchie, Music Vlog in Nature, Babe's Life in the US, Marie Salas, MB Happy, who is MDTV. Thank you for the 7 people in the house, and I think my cousin Grace is still here. O, diba? Maraming salamat po. Oh, Marie, I really appreciate that. That's so nice. I don't know how long I will last. So every time I say 1 hour lang, or I'm going to do this like for 90 minutes, sometimes Papa Bons will say, you shouldn't stop. Tuloy-tuloy lang. And then a question pops up or a new topic pops up and I end up staying anyway. So the good thing is, I don't really have anything to do. Oh, Michi. Oh, ano ka, winewe, talaga lang ba, Marie? Aantay natin si Papa Bons. So we're waiting for Bonsayista Lumpo, I guess, to come on. He isn't on. MB is off. Nasa party daw si MB TV. So wala siya. Although MD168 is live, for those of you who know MD as well. Marie Salas says, bahala ka dyan, Michi Manalo. Kayong dalawa nga ang... You're both on the same side, di ba? Yeah. So, again, talking about what you're grateful for. Besides good health, good life, family, dapat thankful kayo dun sa init dyan. Ako, if you ask me, ang preference ko yung init sa Pilipinas kesa yung init dito. Because the problem here is it's very dry heat. So the tendency is paglabas mo, kunwari paglabas mo ng pinto, it hits you like an oven. So parang bug. Nasasampal ka nung init. Hindi gaya sa Pilipinas na, because I guess it's humid, hindi siya dry heat. It's more tolerable. So Marie Salas says, grateful for the life for a new day. Yeah, another day, right? Umuulan pa ba sa Manila? Hindi na. Dito may lumundol somewhere in New Jersey. Hindi ko naman naramdaman. But it was just like a 3.3. So sometimes when I feel it, and a lot of people have never experienced earthquakes. Pero tayo sa Pilipinas, di ba? Naramdaman na natin yan. So when I feel that, it's like, minsan, usually unti-unti eh. Back to mainit na weather na, okay, sabi ni Marie. Good, because I think a lot of people suffered through the floods. So, mabuti naman na matuyo na yung mga nabaha para makabalik na sila at saka para mabawas-bawasan yung damage or yung danyos. It's always sad when that happens. So my mom is in Bicol. I keep asking my siblings in Manila, kamusta na si mama? Hindi naman daw tinamaan. She's in Bulan, Sorsogon. So it's a little far. It's like a 3-hour drive pa from Legazpi City. Pero sa Manila, San Juan kami. We're near Pinaglabanan Church. I grew up in San Juan ever since I was, I guess, 2 or 3 years. Mula nung nagkamulat ako, we were renting before we were renting an apartment near the current San Juan Market, and then we eventually bought a place in M. Paterno, and we lived there for a couple of decades. In fact, until I left, doon pa nakatira yung family ko. Marie Salas says, magreklamo na naman mga people na mainit kaya sunuulan na naman ang bongga. So parang, it's manifesting. If you say you want rain or it's going to rain, it really will rain. Dito, we always look at the weather because that dictates what we wear. So in the morning, that's one of the first things I look at. What's the high and what's the low? Kung merong projected rain, syempre you bring payong and then you adjust what you wear, and it sort of dictates where you go. So we're very attuned to the weather here in New York. Grace says, grateful for waking up every day, surviving life, and for God's blessings. I say the same. Mitchie Manala says, wala nang paglagyan ng tao, mainit, maulan, reklamo. You can't please people, right? People will complain. People will always complain. So, kami, we've had some very hot days. And yung tipo bang init na I go to work wearing a different t-shirt and then I change into my office attire when I get to work. Although air-conditioned yung bus ko from here to the city, I walk from here, maybe siguro mga, I'd say 7-minute walk to the bus stop. And then when I get off the bus in Manhattan, hindi na mahaba yung walk, siguro mga 3-4 minutes lang, isang block lang. So, but still yung init kumakapit and I just feel uncomfortable. So, I would either wear a different attire going ko super init or meron akong light cardigan. Hindi naman jacket. And then, para presko pa rin pagdating sa bahay. Yeah. So, I think gratitude is something we always want to, we should always have in our lives. In fact, one thing that I picked up from Oprah, nung may show pa siya, is I didn't realize she had a gratitude journal. No, it was a bus. Yes. So Marie says you were riding a bus kanina. I thought it's a choo-choo train. You're not the only one who thinks it was a train. It's a bus crossing the Queensboro Bridge, which takes me from Manhattan, because Manhattan is an island. It takes me from Manhattan to Queens, and then from the time we cross the bridge, it takes me another, let's say, 30 to 45 minutes to get home. But it's door to door. So wala nang salen, hindi na ako lumilipat. It's a little more expensive, but the good news is wala kang katabi. It doesn't really get crowded. Hindi nila talaga pinupuno yun. And you don't need to transfer to the subway. Because malayo ang subway sa akin. I live in a very residential area. So Michi Manalo says, basta ako, every gising is a blessing. At I believe that too. Need to be thankful na lang, di ba? As OG Diaz says. Every gising is a blessing. So that if you wake up, it means you still have a purpose in life, which is good. And we just try to find that. I have a friend who's sort of like having a in a rough patch right now. So sabi ko sa kanya, binibigay lang siya yan kasi kaya mo, di ba? You have the ability, you have the intellect to solve your problem. Marie Salas says, okay, yeah, no. So my Manhattan Skyline series videos are actually videos taken from the express bus as I traverse that bridge. So usually, it will take, kung ma-traffic yung bridge, which doesn't really happen, bumabagal lang. It's anywhere from 5 to 6 minutes. But if the bus is just breezing through, it can be as short as 3 minutes over that bridge. But it's such a fantastic view. You can see the Manhattan skyline on one side. And if it's a cloudy day, there are a lot of clouds, not cloudy. If there are a lot of clouds and the sun is shining a certain way, it's such a beautiful sunset over the Manhattan skyline. Tsaka ang maganda doon, as the bus is moving, you'll actually see the Empire State Building biglang lilitaw, tapos yung Chrysler lilitaw. So it's like the whole scenery unfolds. So for those of you who haven't seen my Manhattan Skyline series videos yet, it's in my playlist. So Michi says, do it every time na uuwi ka na, host. I used to. Kaya lang, ang problem was they repaired the bridge. So yung mga bus hindi makadikit dun sa side. And there was a lot of construction. So ngayon naman ang problema ko, karamihan ng mga bus windows are not clean. So it depends. I plan to do it again. For a time, I was doing it every day, and every sunset was different. Michi says, para makita din namin ang New York sa pan- panamanian, pamamagitan ng life mo. I'm actually thinking of doing one in the park one of these days. Pero pag ginawa ko yun, hindi ako makakapag-live ng ganito ka-late. So, I would probably do a 6 to 7 or 6 to 8 from Bryant Park. I've tried to do that like 30 minutes pero nakatutok lang dun sa scenery yung camera. Tapos once, nagla-live ako sana ng Sabado. Hindi live. I was trying to shoot yung parang sa park, may tumabi sa akin. Tapos for 2 hours, magkausap kami. So, wala nangyari tuloy dun sa ire-record ko. Thanks for coming back, babes. Thanks for being back. Salamat po. Tapos na yung, so I'm watching the Prime Amazon unboxing from babes. Thanks. And then, bisitahin ko naman yung kay Marie, at saka kay Michi. Marie, ninja to, no? You didn't give me your actual site. Hold on. MB. Salamat, MB. Si MB ay nagpa-party. I'm getting somebody else. Hold on. Oh, so do you just really watch, Marie? Marie says she's not a vlogger. Heartfelt Melody says hello. How are you, Heartfelt Melody? Oh, from the PI, yeah, si ano yan eh, si Philippine Life Adventures, right? Yeah, I see her, and she's one of the more senior ones na super huge houses. Yeah, thank you so much, and I understand that. But I was just trying oh wow. I actually started on YouTube as a watcher. So hindi talaga ako nag-create until 2 years ago. So I have some videos that we created. Appear tayo, Marie Chimanalo says. I'm doing this for 15 years. So I joined, I think, was it 2007? And then I just started creating this 2020, 2023. So this is, like I said, this is my third year. I had my second birthday on YouTube. So for the longest time, I was just watching, and then I would create occasionally, but only for my son. My son had a channel when he was younger. Ang daming nanonood kasi nag-unboxing siya. So nakakatuwa naman. We called it the Angelo Report. And nakakatuwa because like there were certain toys that got a lot of views. And we never went for monetization. That was even before the time of Ryan's World. So ako yung cameraman. Wala, mag-unboxing siya. I try to encourage it kasi I think it's good to encourage kids who want to perform. Kasi hindi lahat may lakas ng loob to do that. Heartfelt Melody says, I'm good, thank you. Yard Foods, hello. Hi, and where are you chatting from? Welcome here. You already have a jacket, so that means this is not the first time that you stopped by. Where are you chatting from? So some of us are in the Philippines, some are in other parts of the world. There's only 5 actually, so yeah. Yard Foods. Hi, thank you. Thank you for joining. So Jamaica is the same time zone as New York City, right? So it's 9:21 in the evening here in New York. Thank you so much for stopping by. So we were We were talking about what are you grateful for. So what are you grateful for, Yard Foods? Let me just check. I-check ko lang si Yard Foods. O, diba? Yard. Yard Foods. How are things? No, I was asking what are you grateful for? What are you thankful for? So that's sort of the question we're asking here right now. Found you. Oops, sorry. So I'm gonna play your video after I finish with Babes, who's also here in the chat. So you feature Jamaican eating, best food you can eat in Jamaica. You know, you have very spicy and very flavorful food. Sometimes I try it, but when it gets spicy, I sort of like I have a problem with that. So Yard Food says he's grateful for life, and without life, you have nothing. So true. So like I said, uh, I am subscribed to you. That's why you have a jacket. So we are connected already. Thank you. Oh, Miss Kayak, thank you. I usually I'm a scarf girl. That's the truth of it. And then for the longest time, I was collecting a lot of scarves. None of the expensive stuff. Usually, I would buy from the Philippines or when it's on sale. And it's my way of accessorizing. But more importantly, in the summer, it's supposed to catch the sweat behind my neck. Thank you so much, Miss Kay. Um, Michi, okay. Mag-urong ka muna. Michi says she's going to wash the plates. Hey, Miss Kayak, where you headed? I'm waiting for your premiere, but not for another 2 days, right? So Miss Kayak is actually part of the tandem of Kayak Seven Seas. This is the Miss, not the Mister. Okay, hold on. Mm-hmm. Okay, fish tea, fish soup. Enjoy watching the real Jamaican fish soup. So I'm watching here Yard Foods. There you go. Oh, thank you, Yard Foods. What kind of work do you do, if you don't mind me asking? Thank you so much. Oh, you're doing fish. We're not very far from you, right? So we're just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Jamaica. They have very good cuisine. So I'm playing you. Also want to call everybody's attention. Miss Kayak. Kayak Seven Seas has a premiere coming up. If you have a video you want to promote, please drop the link and I will pin it. So Miss Kayak Seven Seas, the channel, has a premiere coming up on August 7. Yes. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate that you did. Again, because the reason we're connected is we had met somewhere before, so I don't know through where, but I think you've already joined one of my live streams. That's why you have a jacket. You're a moderator here. Thank you so much again. So, you are welcome. Yard Foods thanks us. If you want to connect with the others here, Kayak Seven Seas has a very, very busy. Oh, Yard Foods, you're a nurse aide taking care of the elderly. That is a profession that a lot of Filipinos, especially on the West Coast, are into. We're a very nurturing people, so a lot of our nurses are actually preferred in the hospitals. And that's a very good profession because you're caring for others. And it takes a certain kind of kindness. It's not something everybody can do or chooses to do, right? So I guess this is your shift, and I hope that we're able to keep you company even for just a portion of it. So this is just my sixth live stream. I'm trying to get the hang of it, and hopefully we'll get things going and we'll get things more to be more interesting in the coming days. How many patients do you have? How many patients are assigned to your Yard Foods? Your video is still playing. So, all of us are trying to either watch or be content creators here on YouTube. And I enjoy trying to grow the community I find myself in. So, thank you so much again. The way you were cooking the fish in a broth is similar to a dish we have, which is a little tart. It's lemony, but it's actually tamarind flavored sinigang. Parang may niluluto siyang fish na may sinigang. Right? So like, let's see. So it's showing, oops, there. So we have a dish that we do the same way. And we do it with tomatoes and other things. May okra, oh. Sure. Thank you, Yard Foods. And you can also just play me in the background or whatnot. But thank you for stopping by. I'm great. I appreciate you. So thank you again. Umexit na siya. Yung isda, niluluto nila, oh. Pero may patatas. It's like our sinigang, but a little different. There you go. Okay. So I'm just finishing it. And thumbs up. New York is a city that never sleeps, and it's always, even if it's the same scene, you can just sit back and watch people going in and out and going by their business, whether they're tourists or New Yorkers. I think I'm a people watcher, so I love watching just in the background, and that's the reason why I was encouraged by my friend to put up the channel. Welcome back, babes. Salamat. Oh, I'm glad I caught that on time. Yung parang, I'm grateful nakabahinga ako. You feel it coming, and then sometimes it's so strong, right? So, thank you for those who are still in the house. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate it. So, what else? What else? Again, the products that are tagged are products that I actually use. So, my current eyeliner is the L'Oreal product that I tagged, and like I said, I'm a Clinique girl all through and through. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by again in the live stream. It's another nice evening here in New York City. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you who are saying hello and joining me here. I don't know if it's allergies. Okay. Papa Bonds has a premiere at 10 p.m. So, hold on. Let me see. Let me just... Okay. Diba? We can share. Oops. share copy link. And then I'm going to put it in the chat right where we are talking. Like I said, I am learning. Hold on. Ponsayistang Lumpo, one of our supporters. I am going to pin. Maraming salamat, Marie. Siyempre, we're all going to watch when his premiere starts streaming at 10 p.m. So in a few minutes, 27 minutes to go. I'm sure he's going to go online before that. Let me just see. Online na ba si Papa Bones? And si Papa Bones, he's a very funny guy and I appreciate the humor. Laging ayan, he's back. Okay, Papa Bones is back. Oh, let me head to MD168 first. MD168 has a premiere. So let me just go there. Tunnel to tunnel. So those who know MD168, she has a premiere that's ongoing right now. Hold a sec. Let me just share. Of course, syempre, bagal. Sorry, I'm a little slow. And then I go to me. And I go to my life. And then so the pinned is MD168. I'm going to just return Papa Bonds after. MD168 is currently premiering. She's another one of our friends. So let's show our support. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me just turn on Papa Bonds on the other phone. Daming telepono. Sometimes I get confused. Do I have enough juice in this phone? I don't think so. Okay, pinapapatay ko na yung aircon. Malamig na. Okay, Papa Bonds. Ayan, nandito naman ako. Tapos naka-live. Tapos nood tayo kay Papa Bonds. Ayan. Magandang umaga po. Good morning. Ayan. And let's show MD that we are there. Ako minsan nahihiya ako magpa-premiere kasi I can't join other premieres. But I try to be supportive. Siyempre, minsan naman nakakantsawan lang ako ni MB na meron ka bang bago, Pinay New Yorker, can you do your premiere now? Kasi may bekante. So, that is good. Hold a sec. Kasi the last couple of weeks, I really have been just uploading. Hindi na ako nag-premiere. Tamad nga. So, I've just really started again recently. And then it helps that I get the encouragement of friends like MB and Papa Bonds to keep doing the live stream. Maraming salamat po. I appreciate you. Sabi nga ni Ted Lasso. I love that show. And there are a lot of hugots and lines that you can get from there, although it's a comedy. Okay. Maraming salamat po. I haven't liked. Okay, like number 11 for Papa Bonds. And then I'm going to be like number 20 for MT168's premiere. So I really don't know. Usually, whoever stops by, or if, I hear from Papa Bonds or Anging Fe that, or MB, that the premiere is ongoing, then that's the only time I really get to jump in on the premiere. I'm making dot dot, but very slight. Why is Mr. Lee saying goodbye? Oh, it's still playing. Okay. CMD168 is from Ohio. And hi, Papa Bonds! Nandito na ako. Akala ko hindi ka mag-online. What are you grateful for, Papa B? That's the question. Ang tanong. Diba? Kanina may nag-test. Tinago ni Whitey yung tanong niya. Tinatanong niya sa akin, bibigyan daw niya ako ng $500 if I said the N-word. Sabi ko, hindi ako kakagat. And then, maya-maya sabi niya, I passed the test. Umexit na, kanina at the start. Tapos, sabi ko, miski 1,000 pa, hindi ko gagawin yun. Kasi person of color din ako. As an Asian, hindi ako puti, diba? So, anyone actually na hindi puti is a person of color. And we Filipinos are people of color. So, we recognize that. And we try to be respectful, diba? Sabi niya, I passed the test. Nagulat ako, tinago ng kahapon, that was somebody else. That was a kid. The one with the 115,000 subscribers, di ba? And he disappeared. Hindi naman ako pinadala ng $10. Sumamaan loob sa $10. Ito naman 500. Why are people tempting me with money? Yung totoo naman, ano? So yesterday, there was somebody who came in and said he wanted to give $10 to everybody. He had a gaming channel, 115,000 subs. Papa B, sino yung kahapon din? Tapos meron ulit kanina. Yes, so it was weird. I had a moderated question, so it came out in the chat, but it said it was requesting my moderation because I could either hide. So Kermi. So the person messaged me, if you say the N-word, I will give you a $500 donation. So there was an option of show or hide. So sinagot ko siya. Hindi ko na nilabas, hindi ko hinit yung button. Kaya maya sabi niya, I passed. 'Di ba? Ako'y kanyang sinubukan. Maraming salamat naman at pumasa. $500? Oo, kanina $500. Papa Bones, ikaw gagawin mo yun for $500? Would you do that? Would you actually, what you call this? Ndala, ipin lang kita ulit. Ay, hindi pala ganun. Sorry. So, bibigyan daw niya ako ng $500. Pero, kailangang sabihin ko yung N-word. Sabi ko, hindi ko gagawin yun kasi nga, hindi kami ganun. Kami mga Pilipino, hindi tayo ganun, di ba? So, kanya na lang yung 500. Sana binigyan niya ako ng 500 kasi hindi ko sinabi if I pass the test, di ba? Sobrang late. Nasaan na yung premiere? Upcoming at 10 o'clock. Share. Sorry. I'm talking to myself. Copy link, ilalagay kita dun sa chat ko. Kami-kami rin na naman ni na Michi at saka ni Maria ang nandito. Tsaka si Babes is here. So, we are grateful. And we keep each other company. O, diba? Naantay ko pa rin yung bagsak ng 500. Pero wag nila ibabagsak dito kasi if it's in the chat, if you give the donation in the chat, what happens is, may cut si Lolo. So, usually yung ibang vloggers na sanay tumatanggap ng gifts or donation, they put in Cash App, which is like yung GCash namin yun eh. Tapos, minsan Venmo, minsan PayPal. Yan yung mga ways, methods of sending money. And ang Cash App kasi walang charge yan. The mere fact na may account ka sa kanila or dumadaan yung pera sa kanila, that's enough. So, yun ang mga methods of sending here. Eh, yun nga, di ba, sa PayPal though, pagka minsan, if you denominate it as a commercial transaction, nagcha-charge din sila. So, ang pinakamaganda is Cash App. So, sabi niya, bigay ko yung Cash App ko sa kanya. Binili ko naman, hindi ko siya makita. Hindi din niya ako makita. So, walang nangyari. Walang $10. Meron daw siyang 1,000 na ipapamigay. O, diba? Wala pa naman ako dun sa punto na gano'n na nagpaparaffle. Pero siguro, pag tumama na ako sa loto or I have enough people watching me, yeah, sabi ni Papa Bons, hindi naman ako maniniwala kapag ganun, Mama Dina. Oo, kaya nga, you know, I take it with a grain of salt. Salamat kung meron, salamat kung wala, pero okay lang kung wala, diba? Kaya lang, inggit naman ako, like, there's a live stream. Ang gimmick niya, ipipin ka lang niya pag nagbigay ka ng $5. So, usually yan hapon, puti siya. And then, ang karamihan ng pumapasok sa LS niya, syempre, here in the States, no? And everybody wants to be pinned. So, for you to be pinned, you have to send him $5 on Cash App. Excuse me, Papa Bons, tumataya po ako. Diyan ka lang. So, in fact, meron akong parang mga barkada na there's this group of, they're not homeless naman. Kaya lang, siguro jobless na sila. They ask for help. Nandun sila sa labas ng simbahan, pero hindi sila Katoliko, obviously. Papa Bons. Sabihin mo, hindi ako tumataya. Okay? Proof. Isasama kita sa listahan ng babalatuhan ko. So usually, like let's say yung regular lotto namin, this is $1. Pag bumibili ako ng dalawa. I always buy 2. So yung isa akin, tapos balato na lang to everybody. Yung second or yung third, usually I'd put my mom, lalagyan ko ng M o kaya charity, C for charity. Meaning, pag yung ticket na yun na nanalo, hati kami. So my mom will get half. So yung mga balato nyo, dun lang sa half ko. Pero there's always a ticket na truly mine. So yes, tumataya ako. And masakit lang, hindi pa ako nananalo. Siguro the biggest I've won, I'd say, was like less than 100. And that's only happened once. And parang feeling ko hindi mananalo pag New York eh. Kasi it's very difficult. So, merong New York Lotto lang, and then there's Powerball, kalaban mo buong Amerika. There's Mega, which is now, I think, $5 ang isang taya. Ang sakit, ano? Dati $2 lang yun. But yun yung umaabot ng almost $1 billion ang price. So, the good news is, if you do cash out your winnings, so let's say it's 100 million, pag kinash out mo yon in one payment, 50 million yun kasi yung kalahati kakainin ng tax. But I'm not going to complain. Kahit na $10,000 lang, masaya na ako. I'd be happy with 10,000. O, kita mo, Papa Bons, tumataya ako. Kaya wag mo sabihin paano ako mananalo kung di ako tumataya. Ano tong sinasabi ni Papa Bons dito? Ano to? Meron daw hindi nagpa-pop up. So thank you to the 7 people in the house. I really appreciate your being here. Let us know what you're grateful for and I will read it. So I'm grateful for the chance to get my lotto tickets. Papa Bon says, how can I win if I don't play lotto? I do buy. Ayan. Mama Dina, hindi ka naman tumataya. Oo, tumataya ako. Lagi pa yan. So, two singles of Mega, two singles of Lotto, two singles of Powerball. Pasusulatan ko yan. Miski sa Pilipinas, pag tumataya ako ganun, hindi ako yung magla-lucky pick ng 5. Pag nag-lucky pick ako, single-single yon. Tapos lalagyan ko charity or mommy. Yan. O sige, Papa Bons, bigyan mo ako ng numbers. Na ano naman eh, kaya lang usually naka-quick pick ako. So, naiipon yan and you have to check it a year before, within the year or else mapapaso. Minsan meron akong ganung tickets I failed to check. So, for all you know, I won already. But no. So, it's very disappointing though when you check not a winner, not a winner, not a winner. But still, like Papa Bon says, how will you win if you don't play? So, yes, I play. Usually weekends. So, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yan. You never know, right? Because I'm also trying to establish a foundation. Merong bayan yung mami ko dyan sa Bicol. They're relatively, I'd say, very rural. So maraming mahirap. Gusto ko sanang makaipon ng donations ng isang school year. Makapagbigay kami ng mga notebooks, yung pen, Crayolas, and then starter kits for the teachers. They only have 23 teachers. Babes, hi, you're back. So, yeah, that's something we're trying to start, and then we're going to do, nakita ko na yung pangalan na gusto namin gawin, kwaderno. So, isa yan sa mga pet projects ko to give back to the Philippines. Okay. Sandali, papapatay ko lang yung aircon. There, I'm back. Diba? My parents were very generous with charitable work when I was young. So, hindi bago sa akin yun. Minsan may birthday kami. My brother kasi, magkasunod kami. April 2 ako, April 7 yung brother ko. There was one or two parties where we had parties in an orphanage. Tsaka, I went to school with the nuns. Meron kaming mga outreach sa community. So, it brings you down to earth and shows you the reality of life and how suerte or how lucky we all are. Again, grateful for that. But I was fortunate na pinakita sa akin yung side na yun ng buhay ng mga magulang ko. So my mom comes from a barrio in Bulan, Sorsogon. So bata pa lang, we used to travel a lot there, and then yun nga, nakita namin yung mga kababayan ng mami ko. So, nung huli akong bumalik, I was there I was there in November because I had to pick up my mom. It was supposed to be hindi, nitong March actually. It was supposed to be a surprise, kaya lang, pinapapostpone niya yung flight niya. So, sa finally, inamin namin na uuwi ako, so she needed to go home to Manila. I ended up picking her up. And I must say, I was surprised. Ang ganda na ng airport ng Legazpi City. I don't know if that was under the auspices of Chiz Escudero, but there's a 3-hour car ride that I have to take from Legazpi to Bulan. And somebody fetched me. Meron kaming narentahang bagong sasakyan, may driver. And dinaan pa ako doon sa may bagong Coliseum sa may Sorsogon where Chiz is from. And it's amazing how that part of the country is moving forward and progressing, which is good, di ba? Ikalat naman natin ang pag-unlad ng ating bayan. Yes, Marie, you didn't know? I was shocked. Like talagang modern stadium siya, tapos with Roman arches and everything. And I think President Bongbong Marcos even inaugurated it. And if you get to the airport, ang airport nila, hindi naman kasi laki ng Terminal 3, but more modern than Terminal 1 sa NAIA. So, it's really progressed a lot. Before this trip, when was I in Bicol? I was in Bicol 2018. So, same thing, sinundo ko yung mama ko. Yung maliit na airport pa yon. So now I think they're trying to convert into an international airport because they're making room for a duty-free shop. So, tuwa naman ako, di ba? Umuunlad ang ating bayan. Nanalo ba siya doon? Parang hindi yata. Are you asking about Bongbong or si Cheese naman is sitting, di ba? Ang Bicol kasi is Lenny Robredo country kasi Bicolana si Lenny. So it's like Ilocos, 'di ba? Ang Ilocos naman is Bongbong. Kasi yun ang bayan nila si Cheese. Isn't he a senator pero sitting pa siya, hindi naman siya in between elections, 'di ba? Hindi siya tumakbo nitong huli. Siya yung sitting Senate President, right? So sila ni Hart. I like Hart. I don't care what people say. I like Hart. I like Ann Curtis. Yan ang mga gusto kong artistang Pilipino. Not because they can act, but, I like them as a person. Plus, Hart and I went to the similar school. So, same school. So, anyway. Yeah. So, yun. Yeah, no, I think siya pa rin ang sitting Senate President. So, 7 minutes to the premiere of Papa Bonds. I know, I like her. So parang gusto ko yung pag siya, yung nagpapaka-jologs ba siya and then nagtatagalog siya or titirahin niya yung mga nang babash sa kanya in Tagalog. So I mean, she is who she is. I like all kinds of people as long as they're authentic, 'di ba? Yung nagpapakatotoo. So I think that's very important. That's why I don't know, I keep bumping into channels na parang that doesn't sound like the person who's trying to grow the channel. Hayaan mo na yan si Papa Bonds. Oo, marami nang manonood ng premiere niya. Hindi, kaya lang, magigilty naman ako pag hindi ako nanood ng premiere niya. Kasi I usually don't get the chance to watch premieres. Hala, nasita ka tuloy, Michi. Oh. Michi, where are you in the Philippines? At saka si Marie, saan kayo sa Pilipinas? Matanong ko lang. Para pagka umuwi ako, makita tayo, tapos pag-usapan natin si Papa Bonds. O, diba? Pagchichismisan natin siya. Ang layo naman kasi ni Papa Bonds, nasa Tarlac. Before, sabi niya, dapat daw dumaan ako, kasi I usually go to Malawag, diba? So, nakasasakyan, tapos nag-overnight kami sa Baguio. Sabi ko, marami akong kasama eh. At saka magulo pa. Hindi ko naman alam kung nasan siya. Tarlac, di ba, Papa Bonds? Nasa Tarlac ka ba? Yeah. That used to be our stop pagka aakit kami ng Baguio. May kinakainan kami dyan sa Tarlac. Vinsons ba yon? Or sa Pangasinan ba yung Vinsons? Basta there was this eatery sa may Makabebe ba ata? Not the O. That's Pampanga naman. But there was a place in Tarlac that we used to eat na ang sarap-sarap. We used to make that our stop. Back in the day na Cannon Road pa ang paakyat ng Baguio. Okay, Papa Bonds is 5 minutes to go. Hold on. Sige, pupunta na ako sa'yo, Papa Bonds. Sobrang late. Papa Bonds, bakit hindi yung iyo ang naka-pin sa live stream mo? Ewan ko ba, bakit may mga pumapasok na parang ibang klase every time I begin a live stream, ano? Sandali. Ate Ning is premiering, but I'm sorry. I'm getting confused with the move from channel to channel. Subscriptions. Okay. B-Boy TV. Si B-Boy nakakatuwa din yan. Sandali. Ang dami naka-live, ha? So, Angking Fe is live. MD168 is live. Si Ruby IRL, nakahapon ay bibigyan daw ako ng $10. Hindi naman ako nabigyan. Hoping. Dali. Ayan. Nandito na tayo kay Papa Bonds. Ayan. Nandun na si Miss Kayak, oh. And si Miss Kayak, napakasipag niya. Napakabait din. And she and I used to have this thing na we jump from premiere to premiere. Naglolokohan kami na, nagpapasahan kami ng Starbucks because she really loves Starbucks. And I like that she's beginning to show more of herself in her premieres, ano. So, we get to see Miss Kayak now. Hindi lang si Mr. Kayak. So, nandun na kami. Papa Bonds, nandito na kami. Premieres in 2 minutes. 5 na kami dito. Ayan. So, ano yung kinakain na naman ni Papa Bonds? Ang sarap, oh. Nasaan na yung mani? Kahapon sabi niya, ititira niya yung mani. Yesterday, I had like such a hard time with the live stream. I went on 3 times. Boot ako ng boot. So, ngayon, natuto na ako. Hindi ko na ginagalaw yung phone where I'm live streaming from. So, I'm not touching that. I'm doing everything else on another device because I think that's what screwed me yesterday. King Premiere. Si Ate Ning ba to? Ayan ang mani. Ayan, oh. Kita mo, iniinggit tayo. Ako may peanut brittle ako. Pero meron I have somebody who like, I gave him yung isang container ng peanut brittle. Inabot ko minsan. Pag nag-uuwi ako niyan, I bring mga 6 tubs. Sabi ko, oh, here, try this. Pagbalik sa akin, wala nang laman. Ubus na. So ngayon, yun yung hinahanap ko sa Green Hills. It's so hard to buy it from Mountain Made. Because usually, excuse me, they produce it in batches. Tapos, it goes to resellers. Meron din naman ako. Ako yung mani ko nga, peanut brittle. Yan. At saka kanina I had Marconi almonds. Parang ano siya, bilugan na nuts na masarap kainin with cheese. I sometimes snack on unsalted almonds naman. Kasi healthy yun. Meron kaming nabibiling packs na 100 calories lang. Kasi kung hindi, hindi tayo titigil. Reminder na ako to self, bedtime daw ng alas 10. Hindi pa. Maya-maya. We need to do the premiere for Papa Bonds. Bakit wala kang countdown? Ayan na. Harang. Harang-harang for Papa Bonds. Harang po. Ayan. You know, life is so... Ang ganda ng ano mo ang harang mo sa akin, Papa Bonds, is it's a vacation destination. So dahil nag-play siya dito sa States, dapat kumita ka dyan. Tapos yung second is a bank. Yung second harang mo dito is a bank. Kaya lang hindi sila kilala dito sa... Well, kilala sila sa New York. I see them, but they're not very big here. PNC Bank. Oy, binanggit pa daw, oh. Oh, masarap ang Baguio City. Oh, ayan na. 55 seconds to Papa Bonds for me. Ayan. Pero maganda yung ads mo, ha. I hope it translates, no? Kasi like for us here in the US, our ads are very active and iba yung advertising budget ng advertisers dito sa States, diba? So I think there's a difference in clicks per mil depending on who's watching and where it's showing. Ma'am Michi, mauutal ba ako sa talap niyan? Ewan ko kay Papa Bonds, napalipstick tuloy ako. 14 seconds. Anak, aircon. Ayaw patayin, wala naman siya sa living room. Ang kuryente, mahal din ang kuryente dito. So in the winter, it can be anywhere from 30 to $40 lang. I drank from that. Can you say hello to my ayaw. Ayaw ako patulan ng anak ko. Hi, Grand Silver, how are you? Belated happy birthday. How does it feel to be 14 years and 1 day old? Nice to see you. I was checking out your channel earlier. I still can't find you on Cash App. So yeah. So you're at 115,000. I'm going to cry if you hit 116,000, but then 115,000 is a very established house as it is. Yeah. Are you live streaming or streaming a game, or you're just putting up your videos? We're watching a premiere right now. What are you grateful for? Are you going to answer that question for me? I ask everybody who pops in, so you have to answer the question. What are you grateful for? Oh, just chilling. Good for you. Have you done your home? Oh, there's no school, right? So I can't ask if you're I can't ask if you've done your homework. Hi, Levi's the punks. Welcome to the live stream. Tell me what you're grateful for, Levi's. Are you grateful for your new pair of jeans? Kidding. Grand Silver. I saw some other people greeted you happy birthday yesterday. BG la. Yeah, no, go ahead. Maraming salamat, Levi's. I really appreciate na naka-background ka and you're working. Thank you so much for being here. Some people are just in the background. That's what BG means. So I saw one of your shorts and there was someone else who greeted you happy birthday. I didn't know if that was public knowledge. I guess it was. Happy birthday and a day. So yeah, you should have put up a an online fan meet so they can greet you happy birthday and add to your coffers, right? So is the Cash App more of Twitch? Because yeah. I was just telling people there's this American channel and he earns a lot off of pinning channels because you have to pay him $5 for him to pin you. But he's not a gamer. It's just like, people want to be they call for shout outs or mentions. Yeah. My son's playing, but I think he's playing the NBA game, which of course I paid for. And he's 21. Kinig lang host ako, hilap message, English ako, dugu irong. Levi's, you're Japanese? Are you Japanese? Oh, okay. I'm going to do it again. So the problem is, there was a time I touched the screen and that's what kept interrupting my live stream yesterday. So this time I'm not going to do that. So I am doing my reactions on another device and I am keeping this right here. Levi's the punks, where are you? Yeah. You're not Filipino? Tagalog ki. Anyway, I hope that you're having fun at work. So I had a good day today, happy day in New York. Greenland. I want to visit that place sometime. Although, di ba kayo yung inaangkin ng aming Pangulo ngayon? I don't want to be political. So anyway, I hope things are okay in Greenland. And you're having a good day at work. I had a good day at work. It was busy, but not particularly crazy. And then the funny thing was on my way home, so I was at the bus stop and an SUV stops. And then a lady rolled down her windows and was calling out to me, saying something. At first, I couldn't understand her, and apparently, she was saying, "I'm a psychic. I have something for you." And she hands me a piece of paper, which is like an ad. And then she said, "Call me. I'm not going to charge you." So now I'm like, I'm torn. So um, I'm curious to know what it is that she saw when she saw me, like literally off the street. So I was at the bus stop and traffic was moving. And she says she must have seen something. Was it an aura or something? So if she says that I'm going to come upon a fortune or what do you call it? I'm going to win the lotto or something, that would be welcome news. But she says she's not gonna charge me. So should I call her tomorrow? She gave me her leaflet. Where is it? And I tucked it into my bag, and there was a lady like behind me, and I gave her the look like, okay, are we going to believe this? Uh where is her flyer? Oh, here. See? She said psychic readings by Lisa. Aura cleansing and balancing, chakra restoration, palmist, tarot card readings, psychic and full life crystal energy reading. Available for parties and gatherings. All readings are private and confidential. So, I don't know. Should I? Grand Silver, what do you think? There was a supposed psychic who stopped, like SUV stopped it a few feet away and handed me this. Should I give her a call tomorrow? So her phone number's on the flyer that she gave me. Okay. I don't know. So, and then I got on the bus and I have the flyer here. So tomorrow I'm going to ask my girlfriends at work, should I or shouldn't I? Okay, premiere's over. Papa Bons, you keep getting stuff, huh? Although I got a t-shirt from Papa Bons, in fairness. Ayan. I can't complain because I got a t-shirt from Papa Bons, which I might wear this weekend when I do my live stream. I would have done it today, kaya lang tamad na. And this is what I was wearing at work earlier. So I said, okay, might as well do the full shebang. Just go live wearing what I'm wearing. And I will just wear the t-shirt from Papa Bons another time. But I found it already and I plan to use it maybe this weekend. Because next weekend, my son and I and his girlfriend are going on a trip. Welcome back, Mitchie. Sabi ko si Papa Bons, puro gifts ha. He keeps getting those gifts. And then I can't complain because I got a gift from him. Hindi, susunod ko nga, I will surprise you. So you have to always join my live stream because you don't know when I'm going to wear the t-shirt you gave me. Sayang naman kasi yung outfit ko today, no? Magbibihis pa ako. Tsaka nakakatamad. I actually just slid from one chair to the next because my son and I had dinner. After we finished eating dinner, so he got up, he brought yung mga hugasan sa sink, and then I just started the live stream. Hindi na ako tumayo. So, tamad. It's hard to keep standing up, especially at the end of the day. It's tiring. Yeah, maraming salamat. Thank you again to the people who are here, who have stopped by. I appreciate you. O, diba? And then magpa-plug again, there are products that are attached that I have tagged. Those are products that I actually use. I am a clinic baby. And that's one thing, that's a regimen that has helped keep my skin the way it is. Although I've been lucky, pero nagkaka-pimples din ako before, but paisa-isa lang, which is good. Thank you. Kahit stressed. And then there was a time, tinubuan ako yung masakit na pimple. And I had to go to the dermatologist for that. And she said, stress yon, and it's a different type of pimple. Hindi siya nahihinog. Tapos, masakit. So, she gave me medication to put. So, it's a different kind of medication. Mitch Manalo says, God bless your trip. Thank you. We're a little nervous about it because it involves flying. We need to fly from New York to Texas to Dallas. And then from Dallas, we need to fly to, excuse me, St. George in Utah. So we're going to the other side. They're 2 hours behind. And we're very excited to explore. Minsan kasi, although that's a very active area and a lot of people visit, I've been to places na kami lang yung Asian or kami lang yung hindi puti. And then, minsan nakakatawa pa. So we were doing a tour in Amish country. And what happened was, so kami lang yung hindi puti. There were around 20 other people in the house. The Amish are, they have a particular lifestyle which is very conservative and very exclusive to their community. So nagkatanungan saan galing lahat. Galing ng Germany, galing ng gantong state, from here, from there. And then na-shock sila pagdating sa amin. They were expecting, another Asian country. And we all said, New York. So, nagulat sila doon. But, I've been to places like that. But this one, I think, is popular enough na you'll see people from all walks of life. So we're going to visit, no, we're not going to Grand Canyon. We're going to visit the Zion National Park, which is in Utah. It's one of the more popular national parks here in the States, and they have very good rock formations. And we're going to visit 2 other national parks along the way, pero drive. So I'm going to be away. I'm hoping I can live stream from there. I'm looking forward to creating a lot of new content. But my primary motivation for going on the trip is, again, tumatanda na ako. So parang feeling ko, gusto ko gawin ito habang kaya ko pang gawin with my son. So he's 21. Graduating na siya. He's a senior studying BA film in Purchase College. Dito din sa New York yun, pero nagdo-dorm siya. I'm very proud of him because he's been submitting his films into festivals, and he's been winning, and he gets accolades, napapansin siya, and one of his dreams is actually to shoot a film in Manila. So that one I'm excited about eventually pagdating ng panahon, 'di ba? So gusto ko lang, he's my único hijo. I only have one son. And he's tawag ko sa kanya, the love of my life. I know. And like he and I, when he was growing up, even now we're very close. And um, iba ba yung level of closeness namin, but it's a mother and son. Hindi kami mag-bestie or magbarkada. So, klaro naman sa kanya yan. Sabi ko, this is not a democracy. Parenthood is not a democracy. I'm the mother. So, my rules, right? Pero mabait. I'm very fortunate, mabait yung anak ko. And he has always known what he wanted to be. He knew as early as when he was 11 years old. Maraming pumapasok sa college dito. They don't know what course to take. Siya, alam niya na. He even went to a film high school. So yung high school na pinuntahan niya is far from our house. Eh dito, hindi naman uso yung hatid sundo, unlike sa Pilipinas, diba? Like ako, I grew up that way. Even up to law school, hatid sundo ako. Pero dito kasi magko-commute ka, so hindi niya ininda yon. So he has to take a bus to the subway and a subway to the school. Normal commute would be anywhere from 45 minutes to 1 hour. And he chose that school because it's the Academy for Careers in TV and Film. So yun talaga ang focus ng school na yun. It was very far from the house. In fact, it's closer to Manhattan. And then, sinubukan nga niyang makapasok sa Bachelor of Arts in Film. Kasi yung ibang colleges, they offer film, but it's not a major. So he wanted it to be the degree itself. And I'm very proud of him. Thank you so much, Michi. Sometimes when you think about the challenges of life, 'di ba? Lalo na pagka yung heartbreak ko from the breakup of my marriage. Parang when you think about the rewards that come your way, especially the way he came in, the way he's grown into the person he is. Parang yun na yung reward ko. So I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of him, and I always will be proud of him. And I'm excited to see what else he can do. In fact, sabi ko sa kanya, alam mo anak, yung one movie that hasn't been made is a movie about Bataan. So in-explain ko sa kanya yung Death March. Ginugol niya agad. There are documentaries but there are no movies. So sabi ko maganda yan if you do a movie about that. And kasi gusto niya yung Filipino themed. In fact, for his senior thesis, so every year gumagawa sila ng films, no? It's very intense. So every year he does a thesis. For this year, meron daw Filipina na nasa acting BFA. So gusto niya sanang i-cast. Kaya lang, nag-iisip pa siya ng storya o kwento na aakma. So, I'm excited, and I keep telling him pag umuwi siya ulit, he hasn't been home since 2018. Before that, every year nakakauwi. The pandemic hit, and then he started college, so that sort of like threw us all off. What we used to do is, kunwari, iuwi siya ng daddy niya, he'll stay there for a month, and then I bring him home. So I was hoping to do that. Plus, since laki siya sa lola, my mother helped take care of him the first 3 years. Sabi ko, I wanted to see lola before she passes kasi my mom's 85 already. So I'm hoping makauwi siya sana January. And I said, between your dad, me, my siblings also have friends in the industry. Like may mga kilala kami mga artista, tsaka mga production people, directors, yung ganyan. Sabi ko, you can get exposed to the Filipino professionals, and I want to expose him to that kasi yun nga, ang dream niya is makagawa ng pelikula sa Pilipinas. So one of these days, sana buhay pa ako noon, He's 21 pa lang. So mag-graduate siya next year, and I'm turning 60. So sabi ko, that has to happen in the next 10 years. 'Di ba? Kasi we don't know. I'd be lucky, I think, to get another 20 or 30 years. You never know, 'di ba? Hindi naman, we are not promised tomorrow. Oops, hugot. Ay, nawala si Papa Bonds. Nawala si Papa Bonds. Okay, anyway. So me rattling off again here. 10:20. I think I'm going to close this out probably. In a few. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm going back to work. I might be able to go on a little earlier because I think I can end my day a little early based on my boss's schedule. I'm still trying to create a video on a typical day for me. It's again, the struggle is because in between my getting to work and my heading home, I cannot film except maybe taking a video of what I'm having for lunch or what I'm doing for lunch. I cannot really film what I'm doing at work, which is not much. Nakaharap lang naman ako sa computer. Yung movie. At tungkol sa Bataan, yeah. There's no movie about Bataan. Well, first, it's going to be difficult because you have to find an actor na willing magpapayat. Yun talagang maging butot balat, 'di ba? So like Tom Hanks did that for what was that movie na Castaway. 'di ba, yung na-stranded siya sa isang island for so many years kasi nag-crash yung plane. So, he really lost weight for that role. So, napakita yung na-project yung pagiging butot balat niya. If you did, Bataan as a movie, you need an actor who's willing to do that. Hindi mo naman puwede i-CGI lahat yun, 'di ba? Yung Death March. Oo naman, I'm hoping kasi ang promise niya sa'kin +1 niya ako, eh, 'pag umattend kami ng Oscar. May kwento kasi yan, madidinig na naman niya. Sabi niya, "Stop stop telling the story." So when he was 17, nanonood kami ng I think it was the Oscars, and everybody was thanking their mom. So sabi ko, "Oh anak, tingnan mo, lahat sila nagte-thank you sa mommy nila. So 'pag umakyat ka diyan dapat ako una mong i-thank din." And then sabi niya, I don't think gagawa ako ng anything big enough na aakyat ako ng stage." Ay naku, talagang kulang na lang magalit ako. So sabi ko sa kanya, "I want you to remember this day and I want you to memorize this speech for when you go up that stage that I told you not to ever limit what you can do, not to underestimate yourself." Kasi sabi ko, one of these days aakyat siya diyan at tatanggap siya ng award at dapat ako yung kasama niyang, +1, 'di ba? Tapos yung tatay niya ilagay lang niya sa gallery. So anyway, no, but I think nagbago na ang isip niya kasi nakita niya kasi maraming festivals, 'di ba? So he's been joining film festivals and he's been winning. In fact, meron siyang sinalihan dito sa New York. Meron siyang sinalihan sa New York. Ay, Marie, are you going? You're saying good night. Ah, meron siyang sinalihan sa New York, nanalo siya. Out of 300 films, 300 entries, they accepted 100. Iba-iba, meron super professional, meron students, meron naman super baroque. He won Best Cinematography and Best Film. And one of his prizes was $5,000 worth of equipment rental, which would be great for his final thesis film. Kasi gumagastos, nag-fundraiser kami for that. Usually, yung huling film niya, siguro we spent almost $3,000. So, kinukulit namin yung mga kamag-anak at kaibigan. And then, he does a fundraising, crowdfunding. So, nagpapa-crowdfund siya. Tumutulong naman, kaya lang syempre masakit pa rin kasi mabigat yung gastos. I mean, it's a very expensive one, but his last film, yung what's that last? Hindi itong junior film niya, yung sophomore film niya. That has been winning him awards. And of course, proud mama. So sabi ko, isipin niya kung ano yung klaseng kwento ang gusto niya. I mean, like I said, between his dad, me, and my siblings, we have friends who are artistas that we grew up with, and directors and other resources. In fact, sabi ko, oh, fan na fan siya ng work ni Lino Broca. So Lino Broca's works have been remastered and are being made available to cineasts or those who like movies. Pero mahal ha. Pinabili niya sa akin yung Maynila sa mga kuko ng liwanag. Ni-remaster nila tapos may parang interview pa with Lino Broca at the end. It's like over $20. Mahal na yun na hindi na usong DVD ngayon, 'di ba? But that's a series that he likes. And bilib na bilib silang magkakaklase, bilib na bilib sila kay Lino Broca. 'Di ba? Push lang niya talaga. Oh, kaya lang minsan 'pag nakita niyo siya mas makulot pa yung buhok niya sa akin. Ayaw mag-hello, eh. Nilalambingan ko nga, sabi ko, "Kailangan ko na extro and intro." Gaya nung napakagandang extro and intro ni Papa Bones. Sabi ko, "Kailangan ko na extro and intro na siya ang mag-shoot." So, yun ang ano ko sa kanya, yun ang lambing ko. Eh, hindi hindi pa gagawa daw siya, gagawa daw. Kaya lang ang hirap-hirap hingan. Sabi ko, eh, siya nga din yung may director's eye, 'di ba? Yes, he has a very good eye. And I've always encouraged him. Actually, nung magka-college na siya, sabi niya, dinidiscourage daw siya nung half-brother niya. Meron kasing anak sa una yung ex ko, sa first wife. And I think the father also, kasi sabi, mahirap kumita dyan, sigurado ka ba yan ang gusto mo? Oh, talaga future director. Ako, sabi ko sa kanya, "'Wag magbabago ang isip mo dahil may nagsabi sa'yo na hindi mo kaya. Kung magbabago ang isip mo dahil nagbago ang isip mo, yung dahil sa sarili mong, ah, palo, 'di ba, na ikaw yung nag-decide na ayaw mo na. Sabi ko, tapusin mo. De kung after this gusto mo palang maging rockstar or something else, okay lang. Basta tapusin mo para makita mo. So, yun. My pride and joy. Nasa, ano eh, nasa Vivo ba? Yeah, nasa Vivo yung ano niya, yung films niya. Hindi siya nag-YouTube. Although may channel siya dito, The Angelo Report. Nung bata siya, he was 6 years old, kinunan ko siya sa Bryant Park. Tuwang-tuwa ako dun sa film na yon kasi he holds a yung may lip gloss tube ako. This is the Angelo Report. Tapos talagang ano siya, akala mo siya yung newscaster. So, lagi ko pinapakita sa kanya yon. Nasa channel ko pa. I think it's still in my channel but on a different one. And then I always remind him, remember that. That's my favorite kasi nung bata siya, madali pang pagsabihan, nadadaan mo pa sa tingin, 'di ba? Ngayon may sarili na siyang opinion. So he's the thing I think that I am most grateful for in life. I mean, he's been my biggest blessing. So parang feeling ko kahit na whatever I've gone through and whatever I go through, having him is a reminder how blessed I have been through all this time, 'di ba? Yan ang susunod na director. Sabi ko, so 21 years old. There's one director na fan siya, na he hit it big at 27. So sabi ko, 6 years pa. Dreaming si mama. Hindi ko nga pinagdadasal yun. I only pray that, sabi ko, every morning I pray, please keep him happy, keep him healthy, keep him whole. 'Di ba? Gusto nating ipagdasal na ang mga anak natin o mahal ng natin sa buhay ay laging buo, laging masaya. Natatakot ako kasi a lot of kids these days, they seem to be lost. And the saddest part to me is when I hear kids say they don't believe in God. Because I think faith is very important. I don't mean to preach, personal ano ko lang to, personal views ko lang to as a Catholic. I think faith is very important kasi when all is lost, yung wala ka na talagang matakbuhan, yun lang yung panghahawakan mo. So nakakalungkot isipin yung mga taong hindi naniniwala. Anong pinanghahawakan nila, di ba? Na yung sarili lang nila. I think even at my best, I never thought na that was all I was about. Thank you so much, Marie. He's getting there, ma-achieve niya yun. I have no doubt. But again, like I say, sana I'm still around at that time, di ba? Kasi hindi naman natin alam, there are people younger than me who have passed away. And yung iba bigla-bigla na lang nasasagasaan or, things happen. You never know. So, ako ang prayer ko lang ma-achieve niya yung dreams niya, that he continues to be a good person. Yun lang lagi kong tinuro sa kanya mula nung bata siya, be kind. Kasi sabi ko, if you're a good person, kahit nawala na ako, alam kong tutulungan ka ng ibang tao pagka nangailangan ka ng tulong, kung mabait ka. 'Di ba? Yun lang naman yan. Very simple. Do unto others what you want them to do unto you. The golden rule. So, sabi ko, you don't have to be, I never pushed him to be a gift, an honor student. Gaya ko, mahina siya sa math. Which is like, that's genetic na ata. Pero very creative siya. Magaling siya magsulat. Mas magaling siya magsulat sa akin, and I'm a good writer. Mas magaling siya magsulat sa akin at age 12. Kaya lang hindi siya marunong mag-punctuation. So sabi ko, yun ang kailangan mong i-polish. But nakakagaan talaga ng loob pag nakita mo na he knows where he wants to go and maganda yung direction. So parang nakakabawas ng pag-aalala ko for his future. And like I said, if you're a good person, you're kind, people will help you. And I think that's very important, 'di ba? Kung mabait ka sa iba or mabait kang tao, kahit na hindi mo kilala, tutulungan at tutulungan ka, dadalhin sa sa'yo when you need it most, and it will open avenues for you. So, I am grateful for everybody who listened. bakit ba sila ganun, oh, the other people. Alam mo, nasungitan ako nung nagbenta ng loto sa akin. And laging masungit yun eh. So in fact, people, he owns like a little, parang sari-sari store. So, people always look for his wife kasi yung wife niya mabait. Eh, siya medyo minsan masungit. So, kanina humingi ako ng bumili ako ng $4 worth of tickets. Pero baryahan ko yung $20 ko. Aba, sabihan ba naman ako na next time hindi na daw siya papayag na paghiwa-hiwalayin yung mga tickets ko kasi nagpapabarya lang naman daw ako. And kinalimutan niya na kumita siya ng $4 sa akin. It's not like nagpabarya ako, wala akong binili. So anyway, ako na lang inisip ko na lang, sabi ko paglabas ko, "Good morning, I hope you have a nice day." 'Di ba? Siguro hindi siya hindi siya lumaki na masaya kasi napakasungit niya sa mga tao. So there are really people who are like that. So okay. I think I'm finally going to say goodnight because it's kind of late. Plus, since kumain kami mag-ina, mag-uurong pa ako ng pinggan. Dalawa lang kami dito. At Papa Bons, ubos na ba yung mani? Mas masarap daw yung mani ni Mitchie ba or ni Marie. One of them has some peanuts. And hindi lang daw ikaw ang may mani. Ako may peanut brittle nga. Medyo problemado pa ako kasi 3 na lang yung tubs ko. Tapos, eto yung isa. Dali. Hindi siya Good Shepherd. O, diba? So, binili ko to sa Baguio. Some I buy from Baguio, some I buy from Green Hills. Diba, may tiyangge. So, nagdadala ako niyan. Inaalawansan ko yan sa baggage. Ang huling dala ko, I think I had 6, but when I came home in November, I had 10. Tapos pinamigay ko yung iba naka-stock kasi nga may mahilig sa peanut brittle. Pero sabi ko, hinay-hinay lang kasi hindi ko alam kung kailan ako ulit magkaka-stock because I'm not going home until March. So I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody. Thank you very much for keeping me company and for stopping by. Oy, Papa Boss, dumaan ulit yung bata. Yung dumaan kahapon. Dumaan ulit. So, bigyan naman niya ako nung kanya 115K in the house. Hi, Nestor! Thank you so much. I will visit you. And I try to go between 9 and 11, Pinas time. Kasi same time, sa gabi nga lang dito sa New York yon. So, sana I hope you catch me siguro tomorrow kasi I'm trying to study or parang nagsasanay ako mag-live stream. Napagbigyan kagabi. Sino ang hindi napagbigyan? Yung may mani? I'm kidding. Sino Papa Bons? Hindi tuloy ako makakapag-good night niyan. Sino na naman? At saka ano yung mga halaman na malunggay ba yan? Oh, 'di ba? Hindi ko alam. See you hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, no, I plan to go online tomorrow kasi nga parang sabi ko nga sa anak ko, bukas kung magpapaluto ka, sabihin mo sa akin kung ano gusto mo kasi I'll pass by the grocery because I can go home early. Eh, hindi daw siya lalakad. So, bukas, tuwan-tuwa ako magpagluto at kumain kasama yung anak ko kasi it's very rare now kasi nasa college na nga siya usually. Okay, good night everyone. I'm going to say good night. I'm not going to wait for Papa Bons's response. Alin yung aking ano? Oy, hindi. Yan. Oy, yan ang pangalan niya. Yun ang kanyang pangalan. Anyway. Thank you so much, Nestor. I hope you keep watching my vids and I intend to do more and I will do more interactive videos where I'm talking and soon I hope to start producing yung mga things you should know about New York or things you can do in New York. And you know, we're always a very vibrant city. We have a lot of things to share and I have a lot of things to share. So good night everybody. Thank you again and I hope you watch my vids. Latest vid is about the New York City subway. Kanina tinamad lang ako mag-video and hopefully before the weekend may papalabas ako ulit. Good night everyone. Have a great day there wherever you are and I appreciate you and I am thankful for each one of you.